Big yawn from the teenager. Huang Kai-Xiang and Huan Dongping getting a great reception. This young duo.
And from Hong Kong, China, Reginald-CHAU.
Lee Chun-Hei and Chow Hui-Hwa, the newest Super Series winners, the first mixed double Super Series winners from Hong Kong. Having just a few weeks ago won the Australian Open. This is going to be an interesting clash because obviously you take that victory on board, their confidence will be sky high and up against the pair who are looking for their first win. But there's some real talent between these young Chinese players.
China, called green or black. Black is the call. Black it is, your choice.
So mixed doubles pair between two pairs that have never met before, and not surprising really when you think Huang Kai-Xiang, Huan Dongping, they're only playing their fourth event together as a pair. More experienced pair, the pair from Hong Kong, Reginald and Cathy as they're known. Lee Chun-Hei and Chow Hui-Hwa. So let's have a look to the route then, to the final, and you can see it was a 3-game win yesterday over the Germans Fuchs and Michaels, the 2010 US Open champions for Chow and Lee, who won this event in 2013 themselves. So looking to win this event for the second time, and they came over German opposition themselves, did Lee and Chow, in the quarterfinals. So one of those is difficult to call. Let's have a look at this young Chinese pair. Huang Kai-Xiang there, just 19 years of age. Ranked 98 in the world, but that's only because they've only played, what, 3 events prior to this. Looking for their first win. They've reached the semi-finals of the Macau Open. They've been in the semi-finals at the China International. This is their first final, as you can see. For Lee Chun-Hei and Chow Hui-Hwa, straight games wins all the way through so far. Not been on court that long. Yesterday they beat Yako Arens and Selena Peak, but more importantly for them, they won the Australian Open just a few weeks ago. The best performance of the career. They topped all the seeded opponents on their way to the title. None of their matches were won in 2 sets as well. So for Chow Hui-Hwa, that really important win. You can see they're seeded number 2 here this week, ranked number 11 in the world, looking to win this title then for the second time in 3 years. Huang Kai-Xiang there on the right-hand side, former Asian junior champion, as is Lee Chun-Hei on the other side of the court. Umpire getting ready, Philip Chi. There's Hans Joachim Onti, the service judge. So, women's singles title going the way of Okuhara. The mixed doubles could be a first title for Huang Kai-Xiang and Huan Dongping together, or is it going to be another memorable week for Lee Chun-Hei and Chow Hui-Hwa? Been as high as 6 in the world have the Hong Kong pair. That was back in June last year.
Chow Hui-Hwa, Hong Kong, China.
And on my left, Huang Kai-xiang, Guangdong-Ping, China. Chao Hoi-Wan serve to Huang Kai-xiang. Love all, play.
So mixed doubles final at the US Open. And a bright start from
Service over.
there in their first final together. Huang Kai-xiang, Wang Dongbing.
Two, love.
Yeah, important you felt for this young Chinese player to get off to a decent start. I was going to say that you'd expect them to be nervous, but I mean, Huang there apologising. Perfect drive into Lee Chun-Hay there. I mean, he was yawning just before he came out. That's how relaxed he was. Well, for that, he's not been sleeping very well. But they're off to a flyer. 4 points out of 4.
4, love.
First real rally of the match. And this time Huang nets.
Service over. 1, 4.
Broken string. Easy picking. I mean, there's no doubt, really. I mean, if you can ask at the start of the match who the favourites are, you to say it's the Australian Open champion, Super Series winners, up against a young, inexperienced pairing, but that's long from Chao Hoi-Wan. That was a pretty poor miss by her standards. Need to be a little sharper than that. Quite firing yet.
7-2.
Chao Hoi-Wan, the senior partner, she's 28. Lee Chun-Hay just 21. Good point. Pity at the end of it from
Service over. 3-7. Service over. 8-3.
after their win in Australia. They lost in the first round of the Indonesian Open, did the Hong Kong pair, although it was a tight match against the world number 3s, Liliana Natsir and Tantowi Ahmed. Lost the first at 26-24. That's good. He's right in the corner.
Over 4-8.
Did Kai-xiang, mistakenly so. Oh, pretty close, wasn't it? Not much they could do about that if it had landed in. Ooh, again, tight to the line.
6-8.
One of those, if there was a referral system on offer, you might want to have a look at Hawkeye, but it was out. Well defended.
Service over 9-6.
Guided by HAYAKAWA-MATSUTOMO. We've seen he's capable of producing great power, but for the placement this time. So it's been a very good start by the Chinese youngsters. Commentators curse strikes again.
Service over 7-10.
But all round, they have been the superior pair. The scoreline really doesn't tell a lie. One Kai-Xiang, one Dong Bing, lead 11 points to 7. To be a little sprightlier, don't they, the pair from Hong Kong, who were dominated by these young players in the opening exchanges there.
11-7 play.
Out from Chun. Both players, actually, both male players, are capable of producing that raw power at the back of the court. Touch of luck for one.
Service over 12-8.
It's almost impossible to return that one. That was she.
Service over 9-12. Let's go. 10-12.
Four of the 5 points since the interval have gone the way of Chun and Chau. Good response from them.
Service over 13.
Perfectly
11.
done. Look at that, right on the line. Ooh.
Service over 12-13.
Okay,
Players, do not influence the line touch.
Kai-Xian looked to the umpire, see if he would overrule. He wasn't going to, but there were there to Hong Kong players who were calling it out. Waiting for the line judge to decide. That's wide, well wide. That's where the drift is, just going slightly that way.
Service over, 14-12. Well,
they tightened it up, but away they go again here. The Huangs, Kai-Xian, Dongping. Good lead. Good defense from both sides. Terrific point. And a lovely winner at the end of it all as well.
Service over, 13-16.
Chun guiding it down. Well, would it be a significant point? We shall see. Closes the gap to 3 points. Let's see, you can win the spectacular points, but
17-13.
it's only worth a point. That's the point. I think that's enough points in the sentence as well.
Service over, 14-17.
Yeah, well read. Now this could be a significant point. Indeed it is. Well, I mean, they will be ruining that if they lose this opening set now.
Service over.
Chun and Chau. I mean, that was a point they should have wrapped up. That really wasn't the significant part of the point. It came a little early when Chau looked like she was going to gobble it up, but failed to do so. And that's great reaction skills.
Service over, 15-18.
Good points again, aren't we? Caliber of the finals so far have been terrific. And there's another beautifully placed winner from Hong Kai-Xian.
Service over, 19-15.
Wide, that's game points.
20.
If there has been a weak
point,
link in the match, I hate to pick out players, but she's been the one really that's just not quite been at it, and that's all it takes for the difference that we're seeing here. Short. Going for the smash. That time he did. Very, very impressive. And they're halfway to a first victory together as a mixed doubles pair. So excellent rallies in that opening set. And the final point was another example of just that. Celebrations for the Chinese pair. Huang Kai-Xian, Huang Dongping take the opening set, 21 points to 50.
打完球下一球要连换，因为他可能是公里啊，打完球要连起来，对，公路啊。多啲筋啊，唔緊要，相信自己咯，輸一局唔緊要咯，應該好咯，佢哋啊，一定要定啲，唔好亂啲啫，啊啊，先要實啲，先狠啲，啊，好。
Some of the highlights of that opening set then. So, first set goes the way of the Chinese pair to game 2 of this mixed doubles final at the US Open. And they mean business. Straight through the middle from Huang Kai-Xiang. Again, the lift from HAYAKAWA was a little short here. Just the start they would have wanted.
Love.
Well, this is turning into a little bit of an upset. I mean, there's no doubting the quality of this young Chinese pair, but again, the lift was short. I mean, that is just standard fare for Huang Kai-Xiang to take that kind of shot, really. It does put it away rather spectacularly, mind you. Off the mark then in the second game, Chun.
Service over 1-3.
There's a winner. Show some real fighting spirit here. Chun and HAYAKAWA. First game they've dropped all week was that game we just saw, 21-15. That's better, much better.
3-all.
And a pair that obviously they've won a Super Series now. They got to the quarterfinals of the World Championships last year. Lost to Shuchen Marjin. Won the Asian Badminton Championship title last April. Almost defended it as well this year. Lost in the final to Toei Ahmed and Liliana, and that's it. Nicely guided by Huang Bongping.
Service over 4-3.
had some joy. And, other partners, Wang Kai-xiang won alongside Zheng Siwei, who of course he was Asian junior champion with. They won in New Zealand a few weeks back now. Oh, that's a miss. Chau Hui-Wah was down.
Service over.
Chun gambled to take one side of the court, and Wang Kai-xiang, for once, didn't find his range. So it's a bit of a let-off that for Chau Hui-Wah.
Service over, 5-4.
Oh, she didn't touch it, and it's given out.
Service over.
I think she was trying to touch it. Look at that, trying to.
4.
One of those little reverse shots from round the back. Good job she didn't touch it.
Service over, 5-6.
Extremely impressive yesterday when we were watching them against Fuchs and Mikhail's three-game win, but they've turned it up another notch here this afternoon. Wang Kai-xiang in particular, I mean, nerveless performance.
Service over, 6-7. Service over, 8-6.
Well, in the thick of the action, you can get confused sometimes. Server, but umpire was on the ball. See, that's what's so important to do. Mix it up.
9-6.
You know, there's no point Wang Kai-xiang just thumping it every time it goes up, otherwise Chau Hui-Wah, Liu Chun-hei would just stand back and try and defend it, but if they don't know it's coming short or going with that power, doubt creeps in as well, doesn't it? That's just long this time, the drive. Backhand.
Service over, 7-9.
But now the second set really is pretty much continue the theme from the first so far. Chau Hui-Wah, Liu Chun-hei haven't been able to really turn this match yet on its head. Brilliant. Great covering at the front of the court there from Wang Dongping.
10-7.
anticipated it so well.
Wow! 11-7 interval.
Well, as it was at the interval in the first game, it's 11-7 to Huang Kai-shing, Huang Dongping. They're getting closer to that victory. Some more instructions for this fine young pair, and well, 1 week you're the hero, you're the Super Series winners, and the next, well, you could be back on your backside as a young pair come through and show you how to do it. That's the way it's working out so far. Still time though for Lee Chun-hei and Chau Hui-Hwa to work this one out and see the results swing their way, but they're up against a canny pair. And get a little shake of the head. Sometimes you get out of the bed the wrong way, and it looks like Chau Hui-Hwa is suffering with a little bit today. Take nothing away from this Chinese pair.
Service over 8-12.
Obviously, the questioning look there from Huang Kai-shing was whether Chau Hui-Hwa's racket across the net as she played that easy point in the end, but umpire was happy with it all.
Service over 13-8.
Oh, great reactions to the serve, Lee Chun-hei. Trying to show the umpire that maybe it wasn't done in a legal manner, but again, the umpire happy. And
service over
just maintain this lead here. Huang Kai-shing, Huang Dongping, then well, it's theirs, isn't it? But question of whether nerves might settle in a little, although you wonder whether you might see some of that at the start. And it hasn't been. They've just got great belief and obviously in what they're doing here.
9.
And they've been knocking on the door. Semi-finals last year in Macau, semi-finals this year at the China International Challenge, quarter-finals in their last event at the China Masters. That's the only 3 events that they've played together. And now in their first final, they are making it look easy.
15-9.
You have to consider this as something of an upset. I mean, the world ranking's difficult to look at, obviously, 11th versus 98th. But as I say, with only 3 events behind them, that world ranking way out for this pair of Huangs. And they have now got a massive 7-point lead in this second game. Well, need more of that.
Service over 10-16.
A lot more of it. Every point will be Gladly celebrated by Huang when he launches into these. Bang. Wasn't a good serve. Well left.
18-10.
No doubt as to whether that was out or not, given the reaction of Huang Kai-Xiang there. Going out. That's again. Need to play it. Terrific rally, much needed point. Too little, too late, we'll see. Classy end to the rally note from Lee Chun-Hay.
Service over 11-18. Play.
Well, 18-10 up.
12-18.
And a game up. Huang Kai-Xiang, Wang Dongping know that it's a dream position. Okay, the last 2 points now have gone the way of Lee Chun-Hay and Chao Hui-Hua, but boy, they would have taken this at the start. And they're now 2 points away from a first title.
19-12.
The US Open champions of 2013 in danger of bowing out here. Tried giving the power to go. Just got a bit over anxious, and I think a string went in his racket as he hit it as well. Indeed. And I suppose when you hit it that hard, you're going to break a string or two. Points have arrived. Quelled the celebration there a little bit, did Huang Kai-Xiang.
Match point.
Next is a bigger celebration just around the corner. Oh, no, service fault called by the service judge there. Hands onto the Germany. Timing is everything, isn't it? It was a winner, but a service fault call. Racket too high. Still, another 6 match points to play with. And there it is. Huang Kai-Xiang and Huang Dongping were absolutely brilliant. What a way to win their first title together. They have beaten the US Super Series champions of Lee Chun-Hay and Chao Hui-Hua. That was an emphatic display. There really wasn't any doubt at all. 21-15, 21-14 in just over half an hour. Magnificent display. There's the winning point. Look at that unbridled joy from Huang Kai-Xiang. Well, celebrating only like a teenager can, just 19 years of age. And, well, the threat of a terrific combination this. We shall see how far they can go. Obviously, a lot of top Chinese pairs ahead of them, but a lot of promise there, that's for sure. Some of the highlights of a match which they really dominated from the very start. So the champions of the mixed doubles getting ready to collect their wares. Confirmation of the scoreline. 21-15, 21-14 victory for Huang Kai-Xiang and Huang Dongping.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the award presentation ceremony of the mixed doubles 2015 Yonex Suffolk County Community College U.S. Open Championships, part of the BWF Grand Prix Gold Series. The runners-up of the mixed doubles are Chun Reginald-CHAU from Hong Kong, China.
They're not at their best today, although weren't really allowed to be at their best. Let's credit their opponents, really. We've got to say it's been a terrific start to qualification for the Olympics for them.
Steve Barclay, Director of the Hong Kong Economic and Trade Office in New York.
Steve Barclay handing over the runners-up award to Chun and Chao Hui-Hwa. Another good week for them, but as I say, they'll be disappointed with the way things went here this afternoon, though.
And the winners of the mixed doubles, Huang Kai-Xiang, Huang Dongping from China.
Well, given the way that they played all week, and given the caliber of opponents they've beaten, you
the winners
get the
trophy
feeling.
are presented to Huang Kai-Xiang and Huang Dongping by Dan Kloppers, the CEO and Secretary General of USA Badminton.
I'm saying as Dan Kloppers hands over the wares to them, get the feeling this could be the first of many winners' trophies for them. It was that impressive a display, really.
The runner-up prize money are presented to Chun and Chao Hui-Hwa by Yoshihiro Yano, Vice President of the Yonex Corporation.
Yano again on hand to hand over the checks,
and the winner's prize money is presented to Huang Dongping and Huang Kai-Xiang by Yoshihiro Yano of the Yonex Corporation.
There's $9,500 for the winning pair. Congratulations then to Huang Kai-Xiang, Huang Dongping, the champions at the US Open 2015.